Alright everybody, this is the start of part 6 on a 132 scale Colonial Battlestar Galactica Raptor. You can see here I got the cockpit right here, and I'll be working on that soon. I'm going to be primering up the floor and getting it ready for some paint. The control panels look pretty good. I touched those up, and I can put everything on the side for a while. The front of the cockpit I'm going to focus on, start working on that. Previous video I posted up on my YouTube channel. You can see that what I have done so far, lighting up the front of the cockpit area. I'll be focusing on that here shortly. The three pilots that you get from Green Strawberry, I've been detailing them, the work on those guys, and you can see here the helmet looks pretty decent. Applied a couple coats of silver, and then I've been working on their vest, which is focuses up on the camera here, is in brown and looks pretty good. Did work on their face. That focuses in. It's looking pretty good. I have to do their boots. I'll probably do that, and maybe their boots in black, flat black maybe. See the other pilot right here. Looking pretty good. With the brown for their vests. And then this guy back here. Same thing. I gotta touch up his hair. I'm gonna do that in black. It focuses. There we go. He's looking pretty good too. I don't know if I'll add some more flesh tones to his face, but he's looking good. I'm not gonna go too overboard with these guys. Just to detail them and all that. That's fine. On the helmet here, it turned out pretty decent. Focuses. And then the touch up will be the gold, and I'm going to use this right here. It's Model Masters acrylic. It's gold, and that's what I'm going to use for the detail on the helmets. I did use the brown here, X9 for their vest, and then I used Tamiya XF15 flat fresh let me spit out flat flesh XF15. Say that 10 times. But that's what I got going on my workbench today. I'll probably finish up with the pilots there, doing the detail work, getting them done and out of the way, and then start back up on the cockpit area of the Raptor. So I'm going to go ahead and pause for now, continue working on the Raptor, and I'll talk with everybody later. Alright guys, another update on the Raptor pilots. Finished them up. They turned out pretty decent. You can see here. I did their boots in flat black. They look pretty good. Did their vest in brown. Look pretty good. And I did his face in this Tamiya flat flesh XF15. Same with these guys here. And then the helmet turned out pretty decent. that focuses. So I'll put these guys to the side, and I'm going to be getting back on the Raptor. Start working on the interior. I got the floor right here. I'm going to work on that today and get it ready for some primer and paint, and move on with getting this Raptor together. At least I got the pilots done, and I can put them to the side and continue, like I said, on the Raptor. I want to get at least the interior somewhat finished before I get onto the engines, so I'm going to light those up too. But I figured I'd share this with everybody, what I got on my bench and what I've been working on, and the pilots are done, so I'll pause for now and talk with everybody later. Alright everybody, another update on the Raptor. Over the weekend I've been working on this front control console for the front of the Raptor, testing different ways of lighting it, and I came up with the best idea for the room I have for lighting, which is not a lot. This is a 1.8 millimeter LED. Kind of see here, it's like square with a round top. I don't know if that's camera's gonna pick that up. And that's what I chose for the lighting. It looks like it's gonna work. Here's what I jury-rigged here with the lighting. You can see here. And I glued it in with the 5-minute epoxy. This will mount on the back side of here. Lights both the monitors up. Looks pretty cool. The left is a little bit brighter than the right side, but I still think it looks pretty good. It's not too bright on this side. Let me go ahead and pause the camera, set this all up, and turn some power on so everybody can get a look at it. I'll be right back. Alright, back on the Raptor. You can see here, looks pretty cool. I'll spit that out. And like I said, this side here is going to be a little bit brighter than the right side, but I think it's still going to look pretty cool once it's installed in the front of the Raptor. And as I get that done, I can move on to the other control panels that are done and lit. Biggest challenges with all this wiring, where I'm going to hopefully have room inside the bottom of the Raptor to figure out where all the wiring is going to go. The front's not going to be a problem. I have to, I'll point it out here. In order to get these wires back here, positive and negative, with the resistor, which is a 470 ohms resistor that I used. I got to drill a hole right in here somewhere to run those through. You won't see it once it's that's sitting on top here, so that's not going to be a problem with that. And then I can maybe get that done today, and then I can go ahead and film that part, show everybody what it looks like. It's not going to interfere with anything up front. There's no wire going to be showing, which is cool. Then I've got two lights right in here. If you can see where I drilled them out, probably not. A little bit like right there, you can see that those are going to be lit as well. I figured this is, you know, I've been working on this over the weekend. The lighting in the front was a challenge because of the room. Very little bit of room. You can see on the back side here, it's going to fit fine. Going to have to glue it in with 5-minute epoxy and light block it. But I think overall it's going to look pretty cool. Get that done, and I can move on to the rest of the Raptor. But figured I'd give everybody a quick look at what I've been doing with the Raptor, and everything is looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and pause for now, continue working on the Raptor, and I'll talk with everybody later. Alright everybody, another update on the Raptor. Over the weekend I've been working on getting this together. I had some fitting issues, which I figured that would happen with all the lighting I added to the interior. of the Raptor. It's going together fine now. My next step is I have to paint the seats. The two in the front need to be painted brown, and the seat in the back is gray and black. And I got to do the bottom there too, also in gunmetal. Point that out. Bottom here, I need to on the chair, I need to do that in gunmetal. Got it hooked up to some power. This really looks cool. Out of all the hard work I've done so far, my next challenge is I have to start working on the engines, and I'm going to have them flicker. That's another 4 wires coming down the back side and hooking up with everything in the front. And my challenge will be is how much room I got to play with. When I did the modifications for the lighting of the interior of the Raptor, kind of figured that'd be a problem I would run into with the room. I don't have a lot of room. Even though this is 132 scale, it's decent size. It's just the way the Raptor's designed, it don't give you much playroom for lighting. So that was my hardest part of lighting this kit. So I'm going to go ahead and turn some power on so everybody can take a look. I'm going to turn the overhead lighting off. And that looks really cool. The 2 control panels in the rear, nothing blinks, it's just all lit up. You can see the back side there, that looks pretty cool. And that main wall, look right into the Raptor when it's all together. It's going to be lit up and it's going to look really cool. The front of the cockpit, you can see I got those 2 monitors lit up, and then I got the center console with a red and blue light. You can see that. And then blinking on each side of the side control panels. I'm going ahead and use Tamiya Clear and add color to those. And I don't know if I have a match or just opposite colors, but once I get color on those other than blinking white, that's going to make it look cool as well. I have this together. Hopefully I can put it on the top here. Jury rig it for everybody. And then I got the top part and the rear where the engines mount. You can see here. So right now, just see what it looks like once it's getting close to being closed up. And then when you look inside, it's gonna really look cool. I got photo edge for the hatch door, whatever you like to call it. It will open and close, which will look pretty cool. So I can also have that closed. I'll have this in the landing position. It won't be ready to you know, be in flight. And it's going to be on a basic base. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I think just with the Raptor all lit up, it's going to really make it look cool, and the engines will flicker. But slowly working on this. It's been a month since I posted anything. I'm just taking it slow, so it all turns out to look pretty cool. I'm going to do a little bit more work. I'm going to probably airbrush those seats brown and then work on the back seat there, and then do a few more other things so I can wrap this up and put it up on my YouTube channel. I think it'll be part 6. But for right now, it's looking good. All the hard work I'm doing, it's going to look awesome once it's done. So I'll go ahead and pause for now, continue working on the Raptor, and I'll talk with everybody later. Alright everybody, another quick update on the Raptor. I'm finally finishing up on the engines. As you can see here on my workbench, I've got these photo edge parts here that go in the rear of the engines. You can see the LED right there. Same with this one here. I'm going to do all this off camera, and then I'm going to use, if I can find it right here. This stuff is great for photo edge and clear canopy, and this stuff is really good. I've been using this quite often now with my photo edge and clear parts, and I recommend it. If you don't have it, pick it up, but it's good stuff. And that's what I'll use to put these photo edge parts inside the engines. I'll do this off camera, and then I'll hook it up to power once it's done with the engines and the photo edge, and I'll probably bring over the cockpit and show everybody. I'm getting ready to wrap up part 6. Like I said before, it's been a couple months. As soon as I get these engines out of the way, I can get back on the Raptor and start working on that. So I figured I'd share this with everybody. I'm going to go ahead and pause, get started on these engines, and finally finish them up, and I'll talk with everybody later. Alright everybody, another update on the Raptor. To your left, I've got the cockpit area all lit up, and I'll be getting back on that here shortly. To your right, I've got the engines. I've just finally finished them up. Everybody can take a look right there. Look pretty cool. I'm gonna have to let them dry and do a little bit of touch up on the inside there, but not much, and they look pretty cool. You can see here where I got the wire coming out. The main part of the ship, you can see here, got the cockpit area. Still have to do some work on that, but like the lighting turned out really cool. The back side here with the computer panel walls, or whatever you like to call them, they're all nice lit up. Everything's working fine. You can see the detail in that. And the back one here. Just tedious. I'll take my time with this. It's the best I can say. I'll be posting this up on my YouTube channel soon. I'm going to call this a wrap for part 6 on a 132 scale Colonial Battlestar Galactica Raptor. And I'll go ahead and let everybody take another look. In the cockpit area. So everybody be safe out there, and I'll talk with everybody later.